What's up, you guys? Huge breaking news coming from Capitol Hill, and that is Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi. She did it, you guys. She came to an agreement with those 10 moderate Democrats that were threatening to derail the entire stimulus package. Well, they have now come to an agreement on stimulus. This is your stimulus check update and your stimulus package update. Now take a look at this. So far, I've only seen 2 articles come out on this in just the past half an hour. We are on top of it, you guys. The other news stations haven't even reported on this yet. Here's the first one from Bloomberg. Congratulations to them, coming out right away. Pelosi strikes a deal with moderates on bipartisan economic agenda. And here's one we're going to be taking a look at in more detail. Politico. Playbook PM Pelosi makes a deal and Biden makes a deadline double down, you guys. So these just came out, and what we're hearing is they actually have come to an agreement, and I'm going to give you all the details as now those moderates have decided they're going to get on board and they will go ahead with passing through the next stimulus package. I'm going to dive right into this breaking news. We are on top of it. Let you know what they're saying right now as of August 24th, 2021, almost 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, you guys. Now, before we dive in, though, if you could do me a quick favor, if you like and appreciate this stuff, just take a second to smash that like button. Just takes a second. I really appreciate it. It will help me out a ton. Lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. And also, leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I know a lot of people said that they didn't think that this was going to happen. They were losing faith on the next stimulus package, but it looks like Nancy Pelosi coming in clutch, making it happen, and they all getting on board. If you got any specific questions that you want me to answer, I go through all those DMs myself, and sometimes it takes me a little while because I get a lot of them, but I will get through and respond to your questions, you guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest, on the agreement amongst Democrats in Congress happening right now, so that way we will see this next $3.5 trillion stimulus package. All right, you guys, so link in the description below to this article that just came out from Politico giving us an update, and it says, breaking on Capitol Hill, and you can see a picture of Josh Gothenheimer there. Speaker Nancy Pelosi has sealed a deal with the group of 10 moderates led by Representative Josh Gottenheimer, just waiting on the final statement from Speaker Pelosi to be released, tweeted Heather Kaag. Democratic leadership is expecting all moderates to vote for the compromise. More info down below, you guys. So they have all come to an agreement. Now, we had heard that yesterday Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi had presented to them some sort of a deal, and they actually responded. They said, quote, in a hostile manner. They were not happy about it, and we actually saw that when they had session yesterday, none of them even showed up. They said not even virtually, so it was not a good response. But it looks like today they've come together and they've managed to work things out, and we've heard that all of them now are expected to vote in favor of passing another stimulus package. Now, jumping down in the article, it says, Dems two-step finds the beat. Pelosi and other Democratic leaders, they have many more hurdles yet to overcome in their complicated effort to pass the bipartisan infrastructure bill and the $3.5 trillion partisan spending bill. But they cleared one today as Pelosi and the 10 Mod Squad holdouts circled an agreement to break their Monday impasse, you guys. And yes, just to clarify, there is quite a road ahead. Just so you guys know, the process of reconciliation for this stimulus package, it has a lot of steps involved. They have to go into budget resolution, then reconciliation. It has to go through the House and the Senate. They have to make modifications. They literally had to have a vote on whether or not to argue to start the process, you guys. So there's going to be a lot more votes ahead, and this isn't going to be coming tomorrow by any means, but right now they have gotten the go-ahead, overcoming this hurdle to continue on in the process. Now, our colleagues, Heather Kaag, Sarah Ferris, Nicola Wu, and Anthony Adrangan have the latest. After several hours of furious negotiating Monday night, Pelosi and her team are close to announcing the compromise, which they hope to put on the floor as soon as Tuesday afternoon. Most, if not all, of the recalcitrant moderates, led by Representative Josh Gottenheimer, were expected to accept the deal and back the budget blueprint on the floor later Tuesday. So they got them on board. Now, these negotiations are never easy, said House Rules Chair Jim McGovern. He said it at the committee meeting this morning, and he said, I think it was Hillary Clinton who says it takes a village. I say it takes a therapist, but the therapy session is done. Well, not quite. It says the committee ended up meeting again at 12:45 p.m. after moderates pushed for stronger language. Also, McGovern is on fire with the quips today. We've gone from therapy to shock treatment. Someone asked me whether or not they can make dinner tonight. I said, you'll be able to make cocktails. But this is the fine print. The big picture is that a date is set for infrastructure votes on September 27th, you guys. So what we're hearing is they came to an agreement and they're going to have a date a vote for that infrastructure that those moderates wanted of September 27th, a decoupling of the two massive pieces of legislation that leaders hope to keep linked, and the deal seemed at hand. So you guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, as it's sounding like we are on the verge of passing this today, this go-ahead in the House of Representatives for $3.5 trillion in stimulus. Now, in addition to that, as I mentioned, we heard the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, said, come one, come all, bring your proposals and your bills and your provisions to the table, and we will see what gets included. And I'll be sure to let you guys know. Now, we know that currently President Joe Biden has said that he supports free college tuition, free childcare, an extension of the child tax credit for an additional 4 years. And we're hearing other proposals are hitting right now for SSI, for SSDI, for stimulus checks. And we've got a bunch of them coming out across the board. Now, we will see what makes it in, and we will see what gets pulled out, as we've seen in previous packages. Literally days before the bill gets passed into law and signed by the president, we could see provisions get added in. So nothing is finalized until it gets passed into law, you guys. And we will see, because as you recall, with the second stimulus check, that literally got added in days before it got signed into law as well. So you guys, people always asking, stimulus checks, are we gonna have a fourth stimulus check? How much is it gonna be? Will it be included? Yes or no? Tell me now. And you guys, I gotta let you know that nobody knows. If anybody says yes, there will be, or no, there is definitely not gonna be, at this point, we honestly do not know. We will see what Congress decides, and we'll see, because it seems like they're changing their minds on certain things all the time, as we've seen the extension of the eviction moratorium. We've also seen college tuition forgiveness extended out to the military, to the disabled. We've seen SNAP benefits added by President Joe Biden, all of those done on his own, outside of Congress, not included in this $3.5 trillion stimulus package, which essentially frees up more money, more of that budget to be used for other provisions. So we will see. Could we see them flip on unemployment? We recently heard him say that they would not be extending out the federal unemployment extension for FPUC, PUA, and PEUC, but who knows? Especially with the way that the Delta variant has been going, we might see additional extensions included at the last minute. And I will be sure to keep you guys up to date on whatever unfolds here on the channel. And it is likely here shortly, we will hear that they have passed the vote in the House to proceed with the $3.5 trillion stimulus budget resolution, you guys. So I'll keep you up to date here on the channel. As always, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash that like button. Just takes a second, helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. And if this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff: stimulus, Congress, economy, unemployment, anything having to do with money, so you know what's going on. And also, you guys, if you got any specific questions for me, I hope this reaches you well. I'll be sure to catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless.